In this video, we are going to talk about Jupiter into the nakshatra of Punarvasu Padas, symbolism, and more. So keep watching. If you want to learn Vedic astrology step by step, join my 3 hours free training. Link is in the description. Check out the link into the description section and see you on the other side. Jupiter in the nakshatra of Punarvasu. Jupiter is a planet of expansion, wisdom. Jupiter is also about teachers, gurus, values, virtues, wisdom, finances, and surplus and positivity in one's life. Okay, we have already made a separate video on what Jupiter signifies in astrology. You can go and check out that video as well. Jupiter is polar opposite to the Saturn. Punarvasu Nakshatra ranges from 20 degrees of Gemini to the 3 degrees 20 minutes of Cancer. It has 4 padas. First pada goes into the Aries Navamsha, second goes into Taurus, third goes into Gemini, fourth goes into the Cancer Navamsha. Okay. The deity associated with Punarvasu is Aditi, which is the mother of gods, and he is mother of Daksha, and it is also the daughter of Daksha. Okay, so yeah, in a way this is confusing, but that's the element we talked about in the Twastar, which is Chitra Nakshatra, that these are the elements which are present even before the creation, and then they took some name or incarnation into this physical form. Like Twastar was already present before the creation, now then he became Vishwakarma. Similarly, Aditi is like ether, Aditi is like space which is already present, now it becomes the mother of gods. Okay, so yeah, Aditi is the mother of gods, and the literal meaning of the word Punarvasu, Punar literally means again, Vasu are the solar deities. There are 8 deities. If you just check out the nakshatra of Dhanishta, it has 8 deities, and each of the deity is the deity in itself which is ruling certain nakshatra. Like Soma will be ruling the Mrugashira nakshatra. Okay, Varuna, Indra, they will have their own nakshatra associated with this, which they are ruling. And now these 8 Vasus are ruling that Dhanishta nakshatra. So similarly here, the Aditi is the mother of all these gods. Okay, so Punarvasu is a nakshatra of God. Okay, this is a nakshatra of becoming wealthy again, becoming good again. Okay, why this is used good again, we'll check, we'll see that in our discussion. Now, the word Punar literally means again. So this nakshatra has some karma around doing things again for the second time, and they become successful in the second time. This nakshatra has some karmic relationship with 2. When they try for the first time, they don't succeed, and when they do it for the second time, it's good again. That's where that good again or wealthy again or the Punarvasu, yeah, it's like literal meaning is becoming the Vasu again, becoming those divine beings again, becoming our best versions again, is Punarvasu. Okay, now what happens when Jupiter comes in here? Jupiter is Dasha ruling the Punarvasu Nakshatra. When you have moon placed into Punarvasu Nakshatra or ascendant is placed into here, it shows greater qualities of this nakshatra with these people. Okay, when you have moon placed into this nakshatra, your Dasha sequence will start with Jupiter because it is Dasha ruling it. But more than the Dasha ruler, the deity associated with this is Aditi, and the symbolism associated with this nakshatra is the bow and arrow, or the arrow. Okay, and when we think of arrow, we have seen this, bow and arrow into the Sagittarius sign. Okay, when we discuss Sagittarius, we discussed about these signs, and again the arrow shows movement, arrow shows some higher ideals, arrow shows some pinpointed objectives. Okay, this is also the theme of this nakshatra. So these people are always looking for higher ideals. These people are always looking for some spiritual ideals to follow. That's the theme of Punarvasu Nakshatra. Another sequence, another theme of this nakshatra, Punarvasu Nakshatra, is security. Like whenever I see Punarvasu Nakshatra in anybody's chart, I feel the security. Let's say you have ascendant lord, or your ascendant is in Punarvasu. It shows these people are guarded, these people are safe, and their physical body won't attract any serious damage because it has the security of the Punarvasu. Okay, this is the strength of the Punarvasu. When we are judging any kind of diseases, and if you find that in the first house it's coming as the Punarvasu Nakshatra, it's a great positive impact on the ascendant. The planet of wisdom comes into this nakshatra, shows that these people have some karma around spiritual ceremonies. These people host some spiritual ceremonies into their life to, they are inspired to do spiritual rituals in their lifetime. The planet of finance, Jupiter, comes into the nakshatra of abundance. So these people have that feeling of value and abundance, which really calms them down. It really makes them feel at ease with life because they know they have all the resources to feed them, all the resources to grow, all the resources to nurture themselves. So nurturing is also the quality of this Punarvasu Nakshatra. Punarvasu Nakshatra is coming after the storm of Ardra. So right after Ardra, it's the Punarvasu. So the planet of wisdom is coming into the nakshatra, which is right after Ardra, right after that thunderstorm, and now it is creating a new world. So these people have ability to create certain things in their life. Like these people are great at establishing the truth, establishing the order in the world. These people are here to establish the dharma, establish the truth. Okay, and if you have moon placed in here, or if you have Jupiter placed in here, is a great benefic planet coming into this nurturing and all protected wealthy nakshatra. Okay, so what it shows is these people have greater abilities to make wealth. Jupiter is the planet of counseling. The planet of counseling comes into the nakshatra of Punarvasu. These people have great abilities to guide people. These people have the ability to, help people grow into their field. They have great counseling qualities because remember, Jupiter is also the counselor or the teacher of the Devas. The deity associated with Punarvasu is the Aditi, which is mother of the Devas. And now Jupiter, the planet of wisdom, comes into the nakshatra, which is ruled by Aditi. It's all about bringing that wisdom to create this new world. The planet of expansion, wisdom, values, virtues comes into the nakshatra, which is all about fighting for other people's welfare. So these people have ability to, fight for other people, helping them get their rights. So these people will fight for other people's rights. So in a way, this is a nakshatra which is helping other people get their rights, and by that establishing the dharma or establishing the truth again. Okay, so this nakshatra has 4 padas. The first pada of this nakshatra goes into Aries Navamsha, which is all, which is ruled by Mars. And when Jupiter comes in here in its friends Navamsha, it's all about achieving the goals. The arrow, the movement, the aim. Now this Mars helps this Jupiter to get the guidance and provide with the energy of Mars to achieve the goals of the person. The second pada of this nakshatra goes into Taurus Navamsha, which is all about, grounding and nurturing and stable nature of Taurus. And now here Jupiter is in its enemy sign of Venus, but again this Jupiter becomes more practical. Okay, the third pada of this nakshatra goes into the Gemini pada, and now here this is a Vargottam pada, and here Jupiter becomes extremely intelligent. The planet of wisdom comes into the pada, which is ruled by Mercury, which is about intellect. So now these people are uh, driven by the intellectual capacities. They work on their intellectual abilities to improve their intellectual and mental abilities. Okay, and this is a friendly pada because of the Gemini influence on it. The fourth pada of this nakshatra goes into the Cancer Navamsha. Now here Jupiter gets exalted and is working on its higher plane, which is about wisdom, values, and teachers, mentoring. All these things can be seen with Jupiter here in the fourth house. Okay, so all the best qualities of Jupiter gets manifested into the fourth pada of the Cancer sign, into the Cancer pada, which is Vargottam pada. Okay. So yes, this was Jupiter into the Punarvasu Nakshatra. As much as I could hold grasp and share with you guys. If you want to learn Vedic astrology step by step, join my free training. Link is in the description. Sending you tons of positive energy, sending you high vibes. See you in the next videos. Love and peace. Namaste.